Benson Bonestonkle is my name. I am 32 years old. Well, I will be next month. My good friend President Abraham Lincoln was giving a speech. It was his second inaugural address. He didn't really tell me what it was about, but he invited me to listen. Me and Lincoln met a long time ago because he used to take care of me when I was young. He was a friend of my dad, so he was trusted. I've always looked up to him, and we were very close. As I approached the big crowd, I saw Abraham Lincoln standing in the middle of everyone at a podium.
On the occasion corresponding to this 4 years ago, all thoughts were anxiously directed to the impending Civil War. All dreaded it. All sought to avert it. While the inaugural address was being delivered from this place, devoted altogether to saving the Union without war, insurgent agents were in the city seeking to destroy it.
As I listened to the speech, I heard the power of Lincoln's voice. I felt like he did not want to fight the Civil War and wanted to stop it. The war was destroying our great nation, and Lincoln wanted to put us back as one again. I walked over to Lincoln after the speech. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Great speech. I was in the crowd of people that were cheering for you, and they were looking for hope, and you gave it to them.
Really? I expected people to not even care.
Why? It is your job as the president, and the soldiers need to finish the war.
Indeed.
I had thought about how Lincoln wanted to change this war. It has been a month since the address, and Lincoln decided to invite me to go with him and a few others to a play. I thought it would be fun, so I decided to go. We met at the theater.
Salutations, Benson.
Greetings, Lincoln. As we met outside us, I saw his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, and two others that I didn't know. I asked them what their names were. My name is Clara Harris, the woman told me.
And this is my husband, Henry.
Well, nice to meet both of you. We walked into the theater, and Lincoln told me that there was a booth across the theater where I and other friends of Lincoln would sit while Lincoln, his wife Clara, and Henry would sit in a booth across from us. The play was a comedy. It had my booth laughing up a storm. A big wave of laughter swept the crowd. And then it happened. Then a scream. A man then leaped off of Lincoln's balcony. He then landed hard on his feet and then said, "Sic Semper!" I assumed he was crazy. I then looked back at Lincoln's booth that he jumped from. I saw Lincoln slump with his head down. I saw the men that took him away, and I soon followed out of the theater behind the crowd of Lincoln. There were screams and panic. I caught a glimpse of him. He was on a stretcher being put on an ambulance and being taken away, and I never saw him again. I was sad. The whole Union mourned his death while the South celebrated this rancid event. I decided to read the newspaper because I found it very intriguing. I then saw something that I would never forget. The person who had shot my friend Abraham Lincoln was tracked down and killed in a barn. I was so happy that this person was finally dead. His name was John Wilkes Booth. I kept reading and saw that a Confederate general of the name Johnston surrendered to a Union general with the name Sherman. In the article, it said 8,000 men had deserted General Johnston, and the men were tired of fighting, so he gave up and surrendered his men to the great General Sherman. This was a major stage in making peace between the North and the South. I knew the war ended 18 days ago, and this brought me hope for the reconstruction of this great country after the war that divided a great nation.
Our answer to
to the driving question, is the Civil War a war for freedom? Yes, the Civil War was a war for freedom because it was a war based on different views on slavery. The war happened to free African American slaves in the South but create more black freedom and rights in America, as long as trying to bring the country back together as one again.